A very good evening for everyone. Our next video is LAX2049. I have a good news for you. Group 16.
I have got news for you.
Oh. Group 16. So let us introduce us. For me, my name is G16, matric number 194634.
My name is G16, matrix number 192226.
My name is Yulong, matric number 194636.
My name is Lam Gayan, my metric number is 188995.
My name is Ang Jun and my metric number is 188720.
My name is Odilhan and my metric number is 192651.
My name is Jin Wenjie, my metric number is 194633.
My name is Lo Yuqi and my metric number is 194079.
So we are here to discuss our newspaper next section, which is Sport Next. So, do you anyone find some news for the sport as well?
Maybe you want to start first?
I got find one news regarding the badminton. Such as one sport news in Malaysia. It's fine from the Star Online. The title is Sun Hua Sui won Ice German Open title defense. This news is regarding the badminton. The badminton is in Malaysia is so popular, and it is said that the German Open title for second year in a row, and the campaign in move hands today. So the tournament is quite at the February. So and this couple is win for this competition. So it's quite interest for us in Malaysia. What's your opinion?
For me, I choose about a swimming sport. A guy named Wilson. He's very good in swimming and he's a Malaysian, obviously. I talk about this swimming news because I think it caught my attention. Someday I read the news. I don't really read sport, but this one caught my attention, so I'm gonna share it to you. It's about the Wilson. He breaks Bagolong's standing 100-meter freestyle record, which, for your information, is the Olympic champion in swimming. And then this Wilson guy, he break his record. So this really is something very big. And this happened on 11 January 2019. And then Wilson Sim, he broke his record, and then but he remains very focused, and then he said in the future he would like to take part in the 200 meters and 400 meters competition. And then he's aiming to qualify at the World Aquatics Championship in South Korea and also the SEA Games. So I wish him the best luck. So that's all from me. Thank you.
I would like to share news about Nicole David. The title of the news is Nicole Farewell Dreams Life On. She will retire at June this year. Her ranking now is World 21. She got the 8-time champion, and this time she defend the England Melly Tomlinson. And then straight away reach the third round of World Championship at Chicago on Sunday. That is the short news from me. Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, so my article is found from New Straits Times, written by NST Sport on February 23, 2019. Okay, so the article name is Next Great Champs. So the champs means champions. Okay, so it's about after Nicole David has announced that she will retire in June this year, and the Li Cheng will also is expected to retire after the Tokyo Olympic. So some people ask that who will be the next champion. So who can achieve, who can reach the achievement like Dr. Nicole David and Dr. Lee Chong-Wei. So, but this article also points out that the sports association cannot use this excuse to not to produce such a good champions. So means that they hope that the sports association can train their athletes well, so that they can achieve in most sports like competition like that. So they have also come up with a list with some athletes who are expected to excel in Olympics. So for example is Wilson, who you mentioned just now in swimming, and another one is Shah Fridaus, in cycling. So that's all. So actually there are also other examples, but there are too much. So I just mentioned these two names.
Apparently the sports news recently are about Nicole David.
Yeah.
Because the one I have here is also about Nicole David. It's from The Star by After Singh. But mine is mainly on Nicole David. And as mentioned just she's facing the World Squash Championship for the 17th and the last time in Chicago. And then also she is heading towards for her 9th world title. And because mainly what my news covered is stated by Euron just now, so I'll bring up something else that wasn't stated. Because other than Nicole David, there are two other squash players which are quite remarkable also. They are Lo Weward and Rachel Arnold. Both of them will be facing against players from Egypt, which is Nadine Shaheen and also Noor El Tayeb of Egypt. And there are also 3 male players from Asia. And then there's something Dr. Nicole David said when they interviewed her regarding what she thinks about the coming competition. She says that she doesn't expect anything at these World Championships other than to savor her moments competing with the girls and also be the happiest out there on court. Also, she also thanked all the Squash Records Association of Malaysia officials and also the coaches for their support after all those years with her. And she just hoped that everyone will be able to enjoy this journey of her last season together with her, and also to get them to join her in the next phase of her life. That's all for me.
The news I get is from the Stars on Ice, and the title of the news is Manchester City win League Cup as Chelsea goalkeeper ignores comment from the coach. And this competition is organized 2 days ago in Wembley Stadium, and the result ended at 0-0 after extra time and moved into penalty match. Raheem Sterling, who is a Manchester City player, smashed upon the decision spot kick as Manchester City win the first trophy in this season. The crash has happened between the goalkeeper, which name is Kepa, and the coach from the Chelsea, which name is Sadi. And Kepa injured himself, and their coach will tell the substitute keeper, which name is Caballero, to get the come on. And with his number being held up, the goalkeeper refused to obey the call from the coach. Even though Kepa saved the penalty from the Manchester City player, who is Leroy Sané, but the Chelsea player missed a two penalty, and the result is shown 4-3, and the Manchester City win the League Cup in this season. That's all for me.
Okay, the sport news from me is from the go.com. Yeah, it's also the football news, like what generally said just now. And this also is a football game actually. It's quite it's a big game in the Premier League because the match is between the Manchester United and Liverpool at Old Trafford Stadium. And what's the interest story from this match is because there's already from this match in the first half of the game there are already 4 men injured in the first half. I don't know why they just injured. Okay, that's 4 men and 3 for Manchester United, whose name is Eder Herrera, Juan Mata, and Jesse Lingard. And from the Liverpool is 1 man also, who named Roberto Firmino. Then the highlight from this game is at the 75th minute. The defender of Liverpool, which names Joao Matip, put into his own goal. Yeah, own goal. Okay. Then, but it's not counted because of the defender from the opposite side, from Manchester United, Chris Smalling, is offside. And then after in this match, the possession is 36% of Manchester United and 64% of Liverpool, which means the Liverpool Football Club is more attacking side. Okay, then after this game, Manchester United has already 6 men get injured. It's quite very big quantity. So, and then after this match, Liverpool is stay in the first ranking in the Premier League table, and Manchester United is dropped from 4 to 5, and another team, Arsenal Football Club, is take over the position with 53 points, and Manchester United is now 52 points. That's all for me.
My news is about the Nickelodeon game between the last nation sitting in the World Squash Championships. I got this news from the Star Asia on 25th of February 2019, and it's written by After Singh. Because there is a lone survivor in the World Squash Championship, and she's the only one that made it through the second round. But Ivan Yuan and the rest of the nations all fell in the first round of the World Squash Championships. The Penang girl will end her playing career by the end of the season. Took just 21 minutes to eliminate Milan Nasser of Egypt in the first round at the Metro Sports Centre on Saturday. The 8-time world champion faces the 4th seed Millie Tomlinson of England for place in the 3rd round. And another 2 nations who are Lao Weibun and Rachel Arnold failed to clear their first round matches. Even lost to 25th seed Nadine Shahin in just 25 minutes. And Rachel hardly gave a fight to the 3rd seed Noor El Tayeb of Egypt before losing. And that's all from me. Now we need to choose 2 of the news to include in our sections.
Because there's the news are only on Nicole David in her last match in Thailand.
But she's very famous.
And also from Malaysia's news, football. I never knew football was so dangerous until just now.
Chintai, I thought you were interested in esports last week, you said.
But it's okay. Shall we start to?
Yes.
I work for swimming, from swimming, and
Maybe we'll make the news on that to David as one news, and then maybe we'll compile.
okay. So,
With the one
swimming and activities.
okay.
I work for swimming from training team because the guy is quite handsome. So our news will be more people can reach the net.
Maybe like you can put his face on the cover.
Okay, then first Nicholas.
First, quite powerful.
Well done.
And the other news is economy.
Okay, I will choose the same.
Is my article about eco-dairy also?
Yes. Your article is about David, Dr. Wei, and also some about the swimming. So, yeah, you're choosing. Okay.
This is very
I see. Okay.
Choose.
Listen. Another one is the
Kayan.
next champion.
I choose swimming and also Kayan's because I think there's a point there where you say that the athlete we need to produce more excellent athletes, right?
To be the success.
That deserve our attention and that affects the sports for Malaysia. Okay.
I also choose the swimming and the nicotine because quite famous to us are Malaysian, so we'll know who are them. So these two news is quite okay lah.
Okay, everyone is so. So the two news will be on Nico, David, and also Wilson.
Swimming.
However, so there's four versions of Nico David's names. So should we choose one or should we can we compile it?
Compile, I think.
Like
I
mix.
think almost same.
They are all almost the same, but Kayan has a few more points that G16 stated just now.
Yeah.
We can combine and then add some.
But we do need to cite the source, right?
Yeah.
So should we combine them or should we use the original? I think maybe we should refer to someone.
Kayan's.
Either choose one is better. Kayan one.
So we'll take hers. And that concludes for our discussion today. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.